Well, the weather outside is weather. All right, what's going on, everyone? So we are in the PTS. You can see that in the top right of my screen. It says PTS with the Division 2 logo and my name. So we are in the public test server. We are testing out the next update that is set to go live in October. Now, with that being said, we have a lot of changes that are heading our way with Title Update 22. The first of which is a completely different seasonal structure. This is a completely different way of doing the game. It is a completely different look on the in-game, and it will make you play the game in ways that you probably didn't think you would ever play before. This will make you play everything in the game. It is a grind, and it will benefit you for the modifiers and everything once you complete it. There are a lot of exotics and things that will be given to you while you do this grind, but the seasonal journey is meant for you to do throughout the season. It is a lot to do. So I'm going to show you what all of it looks like because they have it all right here for me. So I can show you the entire grind right here, right now. So without further ado, let's get through the pleasantries. Here we go. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikaze Von Doom here with another Division 2 PTS video. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But in today's Division 2 video, we're going to talk about everything about the seasonal journey. So I hope you enjoy. Here we go. So like I said, seasonal journey is going to be what you do through the season. And it's a lot. So we're going to go through it. It is 7 tiers, okay? There are 7 different tiers to do throughout your season. This season, I'm guessing, is glasses. You can see the logo there on the left with the, rogue agent with the glasses. I'm assuming that every season that's going to change because every season this journey will change. Now, just so you know, there are, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 different options per mission. Now, each of these missions will get harder and harder and harder as you go. So mission number 1, fairly easy. Let's get through it. Here we go. Eliminate hostiles with your primary weapon. Not that bad. Complete Grand Washington on any difficulty. Loot pieces of gear. Not bad. Use your pulse. Buy an item from the theater settlement. Complete a few propaganda broadcasts. Complete air and space on any difficulty. And then take over a few control points. So again, this is just tier 1. This is journey mission number 1. So every time you start the season, you will start out here at the very tippity top. Now, on top of this, we have priority objectives, and I'll talk about those in a different part of the video. But these do play a role, and I'll talk about it here in a second. So that was journey number 1 for the seasonal journey that we are all going to start in October. As you see underneath that, we have a list of rewards that we get per journey mission or per tier. I don't know why it says mission 1. I would think these are more like tiers because within this mission 1, you have to complete 2 separate missions on top of everything else. So I think I'm just going to call it journey tier 1. So the tier 1 rewards are really not that great. 50 components, 15 steel. Psh, it's nothing. But again, this journey tier 1 did not take long to complete. Tier 2, we start to ramp it up a little bit, okay? Starting with 8 main missions. You had to complete 8 main missions. Then kill 350 true suns in Southwest. It didn't matter what you were doing in Southwest. It could be, open world activities, a mission, control point, bounties, what have you. But you did have to take out 350 of them. deconstruct items, craft gear items, claim a battle pass reward. I was not able to do this because there was no battle pass available for the PTS. Complete public executions, 15 of them. Go to Descent and take on 10 loops. I decided not to do that. And then finally, loot items of specialized or higher. I believe that's what, purples or higher. So again, this is only tier 2 or journey mission 2. So it really wasn't that difficult either. It's just time consuming. I mean, that first one, you have to do 8 missions. Like, it took quite a while. And then again, for the tier 2 rewards this time around, you got some season XP. So they are doing the seasonal XP and the season pass different this time around. It's not just gain shade levels and you gain season levels. You do have to earn seasonal XP differently. And we do not get a full breakdown on that because we do not have our hands on the season pass. But it is very, very clear, not only through the journey, but through the priority objectives. There's going to be multiple ways of gaining seasonal XP without just doing the typical shade level grind. This is completely changing the game, just so you know that. And that was just tier number 2. Remember, we have 7 tiers, and it gets better. But wait, there's more. So, tier 3. Tier 3 was a doozy. Because with tier 3, you had to do District Union Arena, Roosevelt Island, 10 bounties, then some easy things, craft some weapons, put, the same brand set on, donate some resources. Nothing too crazy there. But then the last ones were eliminate veterans only with headshots and complete territory controls, 11 of them. So I did not complete that one fully, but it was quite the grind. And then that leaves me with the one I'm currently on is tier number 4. Now back to tier number 3, you can see the rewards are still not there. They're not great. But tier 4 is where it all changes. And that's where I'm currently at. Now I do need an elite patrol, so every once in a while I am going to scan the map and just make sure there's not an elite patrol because I have been waiting hours for an elite patrol and there's nothing. Great, cool. Now the reason why I said that is because I need one more priority objective, and if I go to my priority objectives, I need one more elite patrol. So I'm about to complete tier 4 actually, so yay me. But it looks like I'm not going to be able to do anything about it because the PTS is probably going to be over by then. But let's go through the tier 4, shall we? So tier 4 things ramp up a bit and it gets extremely hard because the tier 4 rewards, you get an active modifier, which is brand new to the game. You get 5 exotic components, some season XP, and a whole bunch of other things. But check this out. So tier 4, eliminate veteran hostiles close up, 100 of them. Eliminate elite hostiles at long range, 60 of them. Complete 15 priority objectives. Now remember, your priority objectives are new. It's all new to the game. But you get 3 different objectives you can choose from. But once you choose it, it's locked in. And you can't change it or back out. And that's why I'm stuck on this one right now, Elite Patrols. Now you do have an option of re-rolling if you don't like the 3 different options to choose from. But once you lock in, you can't back out. And that's doing 15 of those. Capital building wasn't that bad. Recalibrating 7 items was not that bad. Tidal basin on invaded was a beast. Even with the current modifier and even me running through it, it was still a beast. I forgot how much Tidal Basin was so much fun. Take over 4 control points only in New York. So right here, these two options, these are not going to be available for people who do not have WONI. And remember, there's only 8 options, and you have to complete 6 to move on. So if you don't have WONI, that means you have to complete these top 6 in order to move on. Because remember, you have to do 6 of the 8 to go to the next tier. So that one's going to be a controversy issue right there. Now next we have tier 5. And tier 5 shit gets real. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. So this one you have to eliminate hostiles at long range with the reversal modifier active, 150 of them. Complete 60 summit floors on hard. Use 40 sticky bombs. That's not bad. Take over 20 control points on hard. Loot, what is that, 120 high-end items? Okay. Eliminate rushers at close range, but you have to have the modifier active. Eliminate veteran at mid-range, but you have to have another modifier active. So this is where it's starting to get harder and harder and harder, because now you have to have certain modifiers. Now, these modifiers are only unlocked through the priority objectives. And that's a whole other beast you have to do. Because remember, if you go to your modifier list, your passive modifiers here, you can only get these passive modifiers through the priority objectives. And once you get to these harder tiers through the journey, you have to have those modifiers already on your character. That way you can then just throw it on, take care of this event, and then throw them off or whatever. Crazy, right? That's a grind. But this one will give you another active modifier as a reward, as well as an exotic. Now we're going to tier 6. And if you thought crap was real, it's really, really real now. So for this one, you have to eliminate elite hostiles at long range with the prime modifier active. Okay. The next one, you have to complete 8 missions on challenging in New York. So that only applies to people that have WONI. So again, that is an easy one. You only have to do 8 missions. But it is on challenging, and it's only in WONI. Next one, optimize 25 items. That's quite the task. Deconstruct 80 high-end items. Gain 40 shade levels. Eliminate elite hostiles at close range with another modifier active. Eliminate throwers at mid-range with another modifier active. And eliminate snipers at long range with another modifier active. Not that bad, but again, you have to have those modifiers to even do it. And if you don't, you can't complete this tier. Now, completing tier 6 will give you the last active modifier. You only get 3 per season. And then you can switch, and change whatever modifiers you want. So what this does is it makes you grind out the entire game, and it makes you use all of the modifiers. That way you're getting the full quote unquote seasonal experience. And, my dear agents, that leaves us with the very last tier, tier 7. And if you thought it was hard, here we go. First one, eliminate only Rikers, which is Warlords of New York only, at mid-range with this modifier active. Next, you have to eliminate the Nemesis in Descent twice. So that's 2 different Descent runs, and you have to kill the Nemesis both times. You have to reconfigure 6 exotics. You have to complete 25 heroic countdown objectives. 25. You have to destroy 85 enemy gadgets, which are what? Drones, Wally bots, RC cars. You have to eliminate 100 tanks at close range with this modifier, eliminate 100 engineers at mid range with this modifier, and eliminate 100 throwers at this range with this modifier. So those are 100, so that's 300 enemies total for those last three. Not to mention the 160 enemies up top, and then the 85 enemy gadgets. I mean, this is a freaking grind. I keep telling people this is a grind, and it is. To complete this full seasonal journey is a freaking grind. It'll take a while, trust me. But all right, everybody. That, I believe, is your entire seasonal breakdown for your seasonal journey. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it wasn't too, too rough on you. I hope it wasn't all bad and doom and gloom, but I'm just showing you exactly what we're going to get our hands on come October in the full game. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Just don't use too harsh of language. You don't want YouTube to block it. So, try to be constructive with your criticism and try to be, nice with it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. That was your seasonal journey. I am Kamikaze Von Doom. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.